Yo, it's your boy Big F, aka the Double Vodka Don, still on quarantine, all over the country right now. Somewhat central location in the Northeast area with my co-host, Young Wayne Jetski, SoundCloud God,
Brr.
producer Colin Cooper, the MVP of the podcast, and the ones and twos, 808s smoke breaks. We're back. I just realized that we're all in a relatively central location. That I'm back in New York. We had a little upstate action, a little city, little Jersey City. So we're all in like an hour-ish of each other. I don't hate it.
In the greater tri-state area.
Honestly, this is really off the top of my head. We should try to do an in-person one.
We should. I'm down to do that for sure. We could probably realistically do it in the office. I think we're not supposed to all be in there at once, but I know PMTs, I think recording in there. I don't think it'd be if we just went in there randomly one day and just recorded. I don't think we would get shunned, but
I don't think it'd be a big deal. I've been in a couple times. There's no one there really.
I heard there's a lot of mice now though.
Oh God.
Yeah, I haven't seen any, but Bibbs told me one time he went and there's a couple boxes of cereal next to Ellie's desk, and he sits right next to her. And, a bunch of mice just ran out of the box.
Well, think about it. That in any office right now that's not being occupied, animals in New York City, you're gonna find the way in. But our office is a fucking fun house for mice.
They were already in.
I was gonna say we had mice. We had
everywhere.
We had mice when it was occupied.
Yeah,
we're fucked.
We are.
I have not been back since that last Friday.
Really?
I went
a couple
outside the office snacks in my drawer. None were touched, surprisingly. So my side's good. I think production's good. Content's the dirty side.
Yeah, but when we were in the office one day, earlier on before, I think it was 2019, probably fall. I remember when the mouse problem first started happening, and I had a bag of that Smart Pop I go keep a couple snacks in my drawer or whatever. And
oh yeah,
there was a weird smell coming one day, and I grabbed the bag of Smart Pop. I saw that it was open, and then there's still a lot of popcorn in it. It was a big one, and then I felt a lump in it, and I was like, oh no. And I just went over and threw it out, but the lump didn't move. So what I think happened was that a mouse made its way into my desk. I don't know how, but it did. And I think the back end, the back end of that little drawer is open, and he got inside the Smart Pop and then gorged himself to death with popcorn. Ate so much popcorn that he just died on the spot. Or maybe the popcorn expanded in his stomach. I don't know.
Too much of the cheese.
Too much cheese. Too much cheddar for that boy.
Ate his body weight in cheddar.
Yo, Ev, I meant to DM it to you, but I didn't want to. I wanted to save it for right now. So I don't know how it started surfacing on my timeline again today, but maybe it was something from Barstool Bets or something. There was the video of Rico when he was good guy and bad guy radio or some shit like that, and he was bringing people in. Hilarious moment. But when you came in and you were talking to him, obviously Rico was like, "You're my boy," you guys were signing together. You could visibly see how much weight you've lost from then to now. Your face looked more weight, looked fucking swollen. You look so much more trim in your cheeks. I just wanted to let you know. The results are showing right now. Congrats. Another congrats. Another, round of applause for you.
Appreciate you. We're down. We're over 40 now.
Jesus.
For about 43. I'm 292 this morning. We're feeling good. We're just now, especially that I'm back home, it's almost even easier because my parents, all my boys know this growing up. My parents keep no food in my house.
Really? How the fuck did you get so big in the first place?
Because I go out and eat everything. I eat every meal out. There it is. I don't cook. Every meal out. So, they keep no food here. So, it's so much easier because my girl's crib was stocked with the snacks, stocked everything.
And also, your girl, wants to take care of you, do anything to eat. It's making – obviously, you're still doing a good job, but, your girl wants to make sure you're fed.
That's my biggest problem now. I wake up and I'm yo, where – no egg whites, no toast. I got to make it on my own. It's horrible. My mom made some for me this morning.
What is your favorite? Is there anything that you've started eating now that's healthier that you're wow, this isn't that bad?
Green beans.
You actually like them?
Yeah, that's my go-to now. Definitely green beans. I never ate a obviously I've tasted vegetables, whatever, but I just didn't eat vegetables until I started working out and all this shit, period. Did not eat any vegetables, nothing green. I will say this though, I'm still saladless, and I plan on staying that way. I just don't. I hate lettuce. You can eat healthy without eating salads.
Yeah.
And lettuce, to me, it doesn't do anything for you. It's just nothing. So to me, people that are always say when I would even say if I was going to order a sandwich, say this before, if I'm going to cheat or whatever, just get an Italian BMT type, preppy or listen to me, pepperoni, salami, fucking ham, all that shit. I would
fucking ham.
Fucking gabagool,
I get some fucking prosciutto. But
You know what I'm talking about, right, Ev?
Yeah.
of course,
Fucking
motherfucking
ham.
fucking
Ham,
fuck,
fucking
sandwich.
sandwich.
he's like, why the fuck you eat it cold? Fuck wrong with you? But like even when I would get a sandwich and like all shit like that, like wraps, whatever, I'm never lettuce, never tomato. And everyone was saying to me, oh, like it's so, because I feel like lettuce is such like a staple in all those kind of things that when you don't get lettuce, it like throws people off. And to me, like I kind of want to like try to start working it more, maybe in like a little grilled chicken wrap, like something like that, just so I can like eat it. But right now, I can't do it. Like, and psychologically, it just does nothing for you. Like my mindset is like, oh, like how is that like? How is having lettuce in this wrap, like whatever it is, how is that helping me in any way?
It's just the greens. There's like nutrients in the greens, but there's also something called a raw salad, and it doesn't have like true greens like lettuce. It'll just have like chopped up peppers, corn, tomatoes, different things, bits of cheese, lots nuts. That's not necessarily a raw salad, but a raw salad doesn't usually have lettuce. It's just chunks of diced vegetables that you might like. Like vegetables have a lot of flavor. I feel what you're saying with lettuce. Sometimes you just like coat your mouth. It's sticking around like to your teeth and shit. It's kind of gross.
Yeah,
but there's other opportunities. I think that you can, explore in the salad area. Don't cut them.
My beef with salad people is that they drench it with their fucking dressing. So
Thank
they
you.
don't, it's not
Yes.
even healthy.
Yes.
Like
That's
unless
true.
you're having like
If
a
you're soaking
vinaigrette.
in ranch.
Yeah, unless you have like a vinaigrette or something like that. Like these people just douse it in fucking dressing.
I don't think the dressing's outweighing like getting a burger and fries for fucking.
Oh no,
well,
not like that.
of
But
course,
it's just like it's not healthy. A lot of the dressings.
Fair enough.
I've always just found lettuce just very unbecoming, unpleasant.
It's rabbit food.
Just not exactly. Like I'm a grown ass man.
I don't need
Like
this
I don't
shit.
fault anyone who eats lettuce.
Yeah.
But that's my goal. I want to, if I come out of this like losing like 80, 100 pounds, that's gonna be the tagline. Like I lost X amount of weight with not one salad. That's the tagline.
What did you say you would stop at? What weight?
I don't know. I don't want to say when I would stop. The next goal is like 250, which that would be a total of like 85 pounds. So I mean that's a long, long way to go. But I guess I'm like halfway there. So dude, I mean,
that's awesome though.
Progress. I'm the lightest I've been since I was like 17.
Do you feel faster? Do you feel more agile?
Probably a little bit, but it sucks. Is like I can't really like put it to the test. Like I still can't run. I have 3 more weeks till I can like actually like run.
Mm-hmm.
So I still haven't really like put it to the test. Being like, oh, like this feels way different. I mean, even when I was working out, it's still gradually, like kind of like every day. You know, you feel like a little better. You have your good days, have your bad days. But I mean, now I'm at the point I definitely feel it because now I finally hit the point where like I'm putting on shirts and I'm like, damn, like this shit's big as fuck on me now.
That's awesome. It's a good feeling, I bet.
Or like putting on like some shorts that like I fucking ate myself out of, and then all of a sudden they're even like a little loose.
Damn.
So I'm like, wow. I'm like, so that's where it's really, and then even pictures like, because actually, it was funny you brought up that scale video with Rico, because that I think was the first one. That's
what it was, scale or non-scale. That's something.
Yeah, and then I saw my face in that too, and I felt it. Like I was like, damn, like my face looks like so round. Like it's definitely not as round anymore. It's definitely still round as fuck actually, but not as wide. The circumference is significantly less.
100%.
Yeah, you had the chipmunk cheeks before.
I always have. I've had them like literally since I was a little kid, but then getting like egregiously fat on top of it, just like. Whoop.
Would you ever stop smoking?
No.
For like your fitness journey?
No, I would cut down, but I honestly have been smoking a lot more even now. I feel like now that I'm like home at my parents' house, because during the day I do like work shit sporadically throughout the day, but then I also can like smoke while I'm doing it. Yeah. And I work out, and then what happens is like.
Do you like working out high?
I don't work out high.
I kind of like it.
I mean, we'll see.
It's not as intense. I don't get as much of like a sweat going, I don't think, but I really think, especially at least when I'm lifting, I feel like I'm like focusing more on my reps a little more. Running high feels really good, but you get fucking winded easily.
Well, see, so I walk basically as soon as I wake up in the morning. So, I mean, that like I'll walk first, and then I'll like reward myself with a smoke when I get back. And then now, like now I'm doing like 2 walks a day. Because I think since I've been home, I've realized like that I do have more time. So I'm kind of more on like my schedule than I am like, obviously whenever kind of you're at your girl's house, you're at someone else's house, you're like a little bit on their terms. Like just because you're just out of your element. So you're just trying to be that like respectful like guest.
Mm-hmm.
But now like I'm just home. Like all my boys, like pretty much most of them are still able to work right now. So I'm kind of just chilling, like don't have like much interaction, like dad's at work. sister moved out of the house. Like mom's like in and out kind of. So it's like there's not much for me to do. So we're on 2 days now.
I know you obviously had the groin issue, but have you been able to determine whether or not the loss of weight has given you any more stamina or added agility in the bedroom? Or are you still like kind of on double secret probation with the whole sex shit? Like, can you not really go hard?
Oh no, I've been smashing before I
Really?
came back to Goshen. Hell yeah.
But did you feel like you had a little more stamina? You were able to, maybe have a little more range in the hips or anything?
For sure. And also I like I explained this kind of in detail on the podcast. I do believe my penis has grown a little bit.
Yes.
So that also has helped. I would say that combination of that plus losing 30 pounds, I've been girls happy at home. I'm putting in work. I've always put in work though. I don't like when I was 360, I was still clapping cheeks.
I'm not downplaying your ability to clap cheeks. I'm just saying, like, when you get stamina from working out, if you can walk longer, you're honestly,
now that you say it, yes, I'll say yes, because I feel like it happened so gradually, so I didn't fully comprehend it. But there definitely are times when like I'm going round 2 and I'm on top, and like a few minutes in, like I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
and that also fucks you up because that fucks up your ability to nut.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's definitely been times when I've gotten where I've been clapping cheeks and I've gotten like so tired that I just realized I was like, I'm not gonna be able to come. Like I'm just like my exhaustion is like fucking up my ability to like just ejaculate.
That sometimes happens to me when I take Adderall. It actually happened to me yesterday. And like you take Adderall and obviously your dick doesn't get hard, but like for some reason this Adderall I took yesterday made me horny as fuck, and I was just like beating my fucking noodle dick for like 30 minutes into submission, and I like nutted, but I didn't feel anything. It felt like it didn't exist. So I don't know. It's a completely different scenario, but I know what you're saying when like you kind of feel like you missed out on the climax.
Have you ever busted a soft nut?
That's what happened yesterday. I busted a soft nut.
I busted a few soft nuts in my day.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was fucking possible.
It's a weird feeling.
Because it's also like
hold on, let me ask you this. Have you ever experienced busting a soft nut like with a girl? I feel like you can only do that with your girlfriend. Because I feel like because for me it's only happened when I've had one of those where I've gotten too exhausted that I couldn't nut, and I pulled it and I was like, yo, like please like just top me, like, or like finish me off, like something, like, and then it's kind of like fine.
It's also like God telling you you don't deserve that nut if you can't get hard. Like God's basically telling you like it's not your time to nut right now. You can't do this. Like if you're cheating God and making yourself nut while your dick is fucking like a piece of macaroni, that's not okay.
No, I do agree, but there's those times when like you know that if you keep going, like you're gonna get the soft nut, and it's funny.
Not
like,
as gratifying though.
No, it surely isn't. Surely is not. But you get to a point where you're like, I fucking need it, and it's so funny when a girl has to deal with it because they just think you're getting soft and like they're just like want to stop, and I keep trying to be like, yo,
I need this.
No, like I need you to go harder, like go. Like fucking put that shit in put the afterburners on something.
So,
and then it's so funny because they're like, how you're literally like have like a half chub, not even.
Yeah, and like, you're just like shut the fuck up, stop talking.
I'm like chase it. I'm like chase it.
Be a champion
fucking
today.
Go.
Notre Dame.
I feel like I'm hitting her like a fucking like a horse, like Seabiscuit. Like I'm like just giving her like I'm like come on, trying to give her that motivation. Like
all inspirational.
100. No, finish this shit out. Like we got this together. Like we're a team. Like together we can do this. Like I'm riding you home. Like you're leading the ship. You're the captain of this ship. Like I'm just trying to get you there.
And that covers the jerk off portion of today's podcast.
Yeah.
I want to put, before it gets to the end of the podcast, I want to put just a little, anybody who's listening this far, 13 minutes in, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. The last two full episodes are up on YouTube. Trying to get those numbers up. We have like fucking 15 subscribers on YouTube. It sucks. Hopefully trying to put a different type of content up there too. But right now, all the episodes will be up there. So subscribe right now. Also in this podcast in about, 10, 15 minutes, we're going to have an interview with an artist by the name of Isaac Jacuzzi from Seattle. So make sure you tune in for that. But right now we got to talk about the Gunna album. Gunna dropped. I know you're a huge Gunna guy. I too am a Gunna guy. I'd say you're a bigger Gunna guy than I am. That was a fucking mouthful. Pause. But what were your thoughts on the album, his Wanna album? Hit me what you think.
I feel like I still like I've listened to it a good amount through, and I'm a fan. I think Gunna has that kind of flow where. So let me preface this. The first time I listened to it, I listened to it all the way through, drove back from Columbus, Ohio to New York.
Oh, damn.
So there's part of me where songs get molded together a little bit, but I also think that can kind of happen with anybody, like any's album.
Especially with Gunna, though, because in the
Like
same
him
pocket, like, every time.
specifically. But there's always are those songs that even when you do that, like that jump out to you.
Mhm.
So I'd say I have two like specific that are like my favorites. Dollars on My Head
Yep.
with Young Thug. That
Text me
beat,
about that one.
that beat and Gunna's hook on that shit is so fucking good. Amazing hook. I remember I texted you and my boy Hames. I was like, yo, I think I just heard the best song I've ever heard in my life. Which obviously I'm capping. Like that's not. I don't actually think it's the best song I've ever heard. But huge fan of the hook. And then the second one is Blindfold.
Oh, Lil Baby? I had that marked as well.
Lil, and it's really more like Gunna's hook is good. But I like Lil Baby's verse is insane. He spazzed the fuck out on that verse.
When I heard that song, like it made me like realize that I forgot about the whole like Drip Too Hard shit. I forgot that Gunna and Baby like came up together, and I was like, yo, this song is so fire. It sounds so good together. I was like, holy shit, they have like projects together. They have, like, that's how they came up, and it's cool how they both came up together and then separated, and now they're superstars on their own. But I was like, holy shit. Like, I forgot about this era. I forgot about the whole Drip Too Hard era. I forgot everything. And I wrote down, one of my notes was, I said, I forgot about the whole Drip Too Hard era. Both never really leave their flow. Like, Lil Baby and Gunna have such distinct flows. It's kind of the same in every song, but they're so fucking good at it that it doesn't fucking matter at all. It's just so late. I almost want to say it's lazy, but it's not. It's like, it's just like if something's it's not broke, don't fix it.
Because I really feel like, Baby, he doesn't get enough credit that he can like really actually rap.
Yeah.
Like, I just love the way he came out. He's like, you can hear the money in my voice. 22 events to do. I have a choice. Like, just came in like just so. I was like, oh my god.
He has like a whiny cadence, but I don't know. Mix it with some auto tune. It just sounds
it's so
good.
It sounds great. Those two off the top were definitely my favorites, and I like it all together. Like I liked the Met Gala. I also liked Addie's. I liked too.
My favorite song was not my favorite song. Sorry, I'm going to preface this. My favorite beat. The beat, I don't know if all of it was Wheezy. I think almost a majority of it.
A lot of it was.
The beat for Rockstar Bikers and Chains is
I was going to say that one next too. That's the one right
Wheezy
after Blindfold.
Spaz because all those fucking whippets. Can we? I waited. I couldn't wait to get into it. Can we talk about the whippets for a second? So if anyone has been paying attention to social media, you've been seeing these rap social media videos and pictures going viral of mainly Gunna, all the YSL camp, Gunna, Young Thug, Lil Duke, and Wheezy, all with these fucking canisters in their hands. And there's one video of them like balancing on their head. They're whippet canisters. And there's another video that went viral of Gunna literally going on Instagram Live for 11 seconds, going, hitting the canister, and then going, because it like deepens your voice and then getting off. I don't know what the fuck all these rappers are doing and why they're taking whippets. It's like the most crackhead white boy drug of all time. All the kids who did whippets in my high school were kids who were smoking cigarettes outside in like 8th grade, drinking Monsters, and then taking tabs of acid in class. Like, it's the most cracked out hippie drug. And like, have they just gotten so bored of pills and lean that now everyone's doing whippets? Let's go with that.
I know. I couldn't agree more. Like when I saw this, that like they were all doing whippets, I was just so like appalled by this because I kind
of laughed. I was like, why are they doing whippets?
No, you said it like perfectly, because I was like, why are like these dudes, like why are they doing whippets? Like why is YSL doing whippets? I literally was gonna say something to you. Like the people that I knew that did whippets are absolute like white trash. Two of them one became a legitimate like escort hooker at like 21. And the other one,
hey, shout out to sex workers.
And yeah, the other one's on OnlyFans is an absolute like Miami like high end, not even high end, just like crack whore. Like I'm like these are the people that I saw doing whippets. So I'm like, why the fuck is Gunna doing whip? I was like, why is he going on his live, not say a single word, put a whippet in his mouth, hit it, say slat, and just close it? Like I was like, what the fuck is going on?
My friends who like are big into raving they went to Croatia, and it's legal. It's not illegal to have the canister in America.
You buy them at like a store, right?
Yeah, but it's illegal to inhale it. Like it's used as a drug. But over in like Europe, in some countries, it's not. So my buddy went to Croatia, and he's like, dude, they were selling them like at every gas station. We bought like 80 fucking little canisters, and I was like 80. You took 80 like for a weekend? That's crazy. He's like, dude, I did 80 on the first day. He's like, we did like 300 canisters between like three of us for a weekend. It was fucking insane. He said we just put it in balloons and suck it back in. And basically what it does is depletes oxygen from your brain for a little bit. And there's something else that reduces, I think, vitamin B12 or something like that. And it makes you have like these like moments, or not even moments, like 30 seconds with just like brain deadness, like you're stoned and zonked out, and it can like give you mild hallucinations. It's what Steve-O like was hooked on for years. It was like basically when he looked like he was a zombie, he was on it. So Adam 22 had a great video about it, kind of breaking it down, and so confused as to why these rappers are doing it. Maybe they're just bored, but I think it's fucking weird, and I would never fuck with Whippets. But if it's gonna make these albums, I mean, I guess keep hitting the canister, bro. I don't know. Was the Whippets the key to Wanna? Was the key to him selling 130,000 copies of this and dropping fire album? I don't know. All signs point to the Whippets.
I'm gonna say they don't point to the Whippets at all. Actually, I'm gonna say no. It is the plug can't be dry. That can't be the reason.
Yeah, the plug couldn't have been like, yo, I don't got OG Kush, no activist, but you want this nitrous, like you want this
like when you're Young Thug, when you're Gunna, there's no plugs. There's people that would drive across the country to give you a bag.
Do you think that they're like half doing it to troll? Like the videos of them on their heads is clearly them fucking around.
You know, because Thug lives on trolling. Like him even just wearing like girls' clothes and like all this kind of shit. Like Thug is a troll. Like Thug is a troll Thug is one of the biggest trolls that I think people don't realize is a troll.
I don't know if he's a troll though. I think he's just himself. I 6ix9ine
yes,
is a
but
troll.
Well, I think
he's trolling the world in being himself, but I don't think he's like a 6ix9ine where he's like, "Fuck you, suck my dick."
No, of course, no, not like that at all. That's what I'm saying. Like I think he's a troll that no one realizes he's a troll. Like he's just being himself, but he is a troll. Like when he's doing that shit, because I even noticed like when like say he posts like a picture of him in a skirt or him like with something like a little sus. And then, like, you'll see all the rappers that have boys like Nav and, like, all these dudes, like, crying, laughing faces. Like, so I think it seems to me that it's kind of like they're in on the joke.
Yeah.
That not everyone else is in on because we're not fucking just around Young Thug every day.
Yeah, I guess. I just still think that he shouldn't be, like, I don't know, inhaling the Whippets.
Oh, no, he surely should not. No.
Did you see that someone photoshopped, like, so everyone does merch bundles and shit now with their albums. So there was one that someone photoshopped, it was like a YSL canister, and it looked so real. I should have posted it on the fucking account, but I'll put it in somewhere.
Shout out Larry McDowell Jr. just walked by.
Yeah, I saw that. He
Respect
looks tan as hell, bro.
Tan dude. He's giving
dude.
He's giving the pool once over.
So what's our overall grade for Gunna right now? What are you giving him right now? Out of give me at 1 to 5. We'll do different than 1 to 10.
All right, so we're doing the ball scale.
Doing the ball scale.
I guess I'd go. I want to say this. I want to say this as someone who I kind of judge things in like a critical way, where, like I don't just get like I'm not just giving like everyone like a 4 or something, like a 5. Like I'm not just throwing 5s around.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's probably only a couple albums that I would ever consider 5s. So I'm gonna say like a 3, like a 3.8, 3.7.
That's fair. I'm gonna say 3-4 because I think it's bangers, but I don't think he does much different stylistically. He never really does, but it's solid. Like played the whole way through. He's got a couple bangers on there, but I think of something like Astro World is like mid to high 4. So Astro World had all these like crazy records. I think in order for it to be like a 10, it doesn't necessarily have to have a hit record on it, but
or 5. You mean 5?
5. Sorry, 5. It needs to have like something that just takes over a little bit. Has like a moment in as far as like radio play, Billboard placement, something like that. In my mind.
Yeah. See, I still think that can happen for him because I think nowadays, like I think a couple of them definitely could like I really think I could see Blindfold or not even Blindfold, but I really think I could see Dollars on My Head being that song. I really believe that.
He's got to drop some videos.
I just think
for a couple of them,
because I just think that hook is like so good. Like it just the way he sounds over the beat is just perfect, and like the lyrics, like just the flow, everything is just so good.
It was solid. I fuck with it heavy. Well, as I teased before, we got an interview coming up with Isaac Jacuzzi. That's going to hit right now. So make sure you tune in for the interview and also after we do our slaps of the week. So make sure you light something up real quick and enjoy this interview.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Damn, son.
That was our
Where'd you
interview with
find
Isaac Jacuzzi.
this?
Shout out Isaac. Make sure you go stream his music. Follow him on social. Check out his YouTube. He's got some, as we said, he's got some crazy popping YouTube videos as of late. But now it's time to get into the slaps of the week. My favorite thing of the week, always delivering some tidbits of delicious and wonderful new music. Who would like to go first? I would like to go first then.
Go ahead.
Okay. So there was this kid. I hope you guys saw him. No Jumper posted him. He was a white guy from Maryland that was popping up on Twitter a lot, going viral because they're like, Cole Bennett's twin brother is now rapping and he's fire. And it's this white kid and his name is Since99. And he has like the typical suburban white boy haircut, doughy face, but in his videos, he's with all these hood dudes in a house and he's just rapping about like scamming, how he's got the lean, he's got gun, but it's like in a super funny cadence. Like his cadence is like, he's like, I hit the plug and he gave me a brick. I just did it. I hit me a lick, like shit like that, but it flows on the beat kind of like this kind of half blue facey type flow. But he has this song called Guap Sexual. His name is Since99, white kid, like rapping in a white voice, but about like street shit. It's super memey and funny, but I think it's fucking hilarious. Check him out. I DM'd him to come on the podcast. I do not think he's going to answer because I think he's probably fielding major label offers at this point. But that's my take. Since99, Guap Sexual.
All right, I like that. Colin, you want to go ahead?
Okay. I think Jetski was the one who posted it. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty positive you were. The Kid Leroy featuring Juice World. Did you post that?
Go. It's unreleased. Yeah, it's on SoundCloud.
Yeah, so I downloaded it on Spotify. They only have it up as like a podcast. They don't have it like obviously released. So I added it from like that.
Uploaded it.
Yeah, 100%. But that song, Jetski posted it. It's with Juice World. It's fire. It sounds so good.
Leroy's
so
next
that's my
up,
song.
Man. I'm telling you guys, he's next up. You'll see once he drops his album. That song's definitely gonna be on the album. It's gonna be fire.
I mean, I've already said two that I want everyone to listen to. Dollars on My Head and Blindfold. Great songs on the one album. Then I was thinking about hitting them. You know what? I said I was going to do this earlier, or like
he said he wasn't going to do it to him.
Said I was going to do it to him. Honestly, you want to know we should bump right now that I've been bumping a little bit? Just a classic album.
Vanilla Ice.
Colin will like this. Bump some Finally Rich.
Hell yeah.
Bump some Chief Keef. Literally, it's amazing how like those kind of albums, like, or especially when like big albums come out, and you'll have, for me at least, I guess I'll speak for myself, that I go through stages where I'm like, oh, like this group of songs, like they're so fire. Like say you kind of play like three in a row, they're like next to each other on the album, and then you'll kind of get down more and you'll be like, damn, like this song's fire. And I literally think I did that with Finally Rich to like every single song.
Yeah.
Finally Rich, Chief Keef in his heyday, in his prime.
Chief Keef's the man. Not to go on the darker side, obviously the things that happened yesterday in Minnesota and stuff, but I saw on Twitter someone posted this Chief Keef like quote that says, "We need to kill all law enforcement," and I was like, oh my god. And I looked at the date though, it was from December 3rd of 2015, and someone just like reshared it at that point. It was so funny.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
shout out Chief Keef.
Shout out Chief Keef. One tidbit actually about Chief Keef that I wanted to, not tidbit, but I think it was, I mentioned last week about the interview with the guys in 6ix9ine's gang, No Jumper, and they kind of like denounced him or whatever, but they said people siding with 6ix9ine. You got to remember, like, imagine if he paid Kuda B to shoot Chief Keef, but shoot at Chief Keef. The guys even said like Kuda shot up, like Chief Keef said, no, that motherfucker shot up in the air. He didn't want to hit anybody. Because, like, think about if Chief Keef had died as a result of 6ix9ine's bullshit. That would have been such a monumental loss to hip-hop, like, one of the pioneering figures of the fucking internet age. Like, people forget that, like, in the whole midst of that, like, 6ix9ine literally ordered a hit on him. So, just for that, I think even though we're going to continue to report on the 6ix9ine stuff, we're Sosa stands way before anything 6ix9ine. So, that's fucked up. People need to remember that. So, fuck 6ix9ine. King Sosa till the day we die.
Yeah, shout out Chief Sosa.
Oh, blah.
Gang,
bang. I think that'll about take us out, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's it, guys.
Well, as always, follow us at 808 Smoke Breaks on Twitter, Instagram. subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, please. Subscribe to our YouTube. Trying to make something happen with that. We're going to put all the videos there. I'm going to try to post them Friday nights, Thursday nights, a little before the actual pod goes up. So let's see if we can do that. Thank you as always. We love you. We love you for listening. Thank you so much.
A lot. We love you a lot.
We love you many times.